Hello children, welcome to my channel. Let's study botany. तो आज मैं तुम पे आनी चाहिए किसी important question for your board examination. So let's discuss some questions from the syllabus. The first question: in secondary treatment of sewage in open bioreactors, the microorganisms grow and multiply to form. Okay, and here the options are manure, compost, sediment, and sludge. Here the right answer is the sludge. The sludge is also called as the biosolid, and the sludge accumulates in the treatment of the plant, that is the sewage treatment of the plants. Also the sludge is dried and used as the biofertilizers in the agriculture. So in your secondary treatment of the sewage in the bioreactor, the microorganisms grow. And the second question: which one of the following has filiform apparatus? The answers are anther wall, no; pollen grain, no; synergid, and spores. Here the right answer is the synergid. What is synergid? The synergid is the part of the egg apparatus. Remember the structure of the embryo sac. Here at the micropillar end there is egg apparatus. Egg apparatus is the combinations of your two synergids and your one egg cells. So here in your synergids there is a hand-like projection called as the filiform apparatus. That is a finger-like projection. Okay, हातरे जिमती fingers गुड़ा थाए तो से टाइप रा fingers like projection तम मानकर कहार filiform apparatus टा हे थाए. Okay, तो जोटा से जो hand-like projections are developed from the cell wall of the synergids. It is present towards the micropillar end. मने पका structures को chalazal end, micropillar end. At the micropillar end, the egg apparatus is present. What is the functions of the filiform apparatus? Is it guides the pollen tube. That is the entry of the pollen tube. Okay, for the fertilization. So here the second question: which one of the following is an example of polygenic inheritance? That is skin color in human, flower color in Mirabilis jalapa, that is 4 o'clock plant. Then production of male honeybee. The fourth option, that is pod shape in garden pea. So the correct answer is skin color in humans. So we have to know about the polygenic inheritance. What is polygenic inheritance? Okay, the one character is controlled by 2 or more genes. That is called as the polygenic inheritance. Poly means what? Poly means many. So here one character is controlled by 2 or many genes. Okay, so human skin color is polygenic inheritance. Is the examples of the polygenic inheritance because multiple genes are involved. Okay, it don't follow Mendel's law. तमे जानी थी बा polygenic inheritance तम मानकर co-dominance एटा Mendel's law को follow करेनी. Other examples of polygenic inheritance are the skin color, your eye color, your hair color, height of the human beings. These are also under the polygenic inheritance. Okay. Then the next question: the male gametes are formed from which cell the male gametes are formed? The options are generative cell, vegetative cell, antipodal cell. The last one is the egg cells. So the answer is generative cell. The generative cell is one of the cell present in the pollen grain. Okay, it divides and gives 2 male gametes. You know that the 2 numbers of cells are present inside the pollen grains. One is the vegetative cell and the another one is the what? That is the generative cell. Okay. Then the next one: RNA lack dash as nitrogenous base. The options are adenine, cytosine, guanine, thymine. So the answer is thymine. In your RNA, there is no thymine. Instead of thymine, there is uracil. The next: in ornithophilia, the agents of cross-pollination are. The options are ants, birds, bats, and air. The correct answer is birds. Ornithophilia, that is the pollination by the help of the birds. Because ornithology first year padhithiba, the study about the birds. So here ornithophilia, that is pollination by birds. When a codon codes for more than one amino acid, it is called dash code. More than one amino acid. One codon codes for more than one amino acid. The options are comaless, nonsense, degenerate, universal. And here the correct answer is the degenerate. Okay. There are two amino acids which are not degenerate. The first one is the methionine. Remember, two amino acids which are not follows the degenerate. The one is the methionine specified by the codon AUG. Start the process of the translation. The initiation codon, that is the AUG, it codes for the methionine. Then the second one is the tryptophan, that is specified by the UGG. The next question, the carrying capacity of population is determined by. The options are limiting resources, population growth, mortality, natality. So, the correct answer is the limiting resources. What is carrying capacity? Carrying capacity कहले हमें कौन बुझता? The carrying capacity of an environment refers to the maximum number of organisms that sustain or it can support in the environment the number of organisms it support. Okay. So, the carrying capacity is determined by the available resources like your food, your habitat and your water. So, here the limiting resources, the available resources are responsible for to determine the carrying capacity. The next one, function of filiform apparatus. Already kahi sarichu, what is filiform apparatus? Filiform apparatus is the part of the egg apparatus. Okay. So, here the filiform apparatus, the functions of filiform apparatus is to dash. The options are recognize suitable pollen at stigma, stimulate division of generative cells, produce nectar, and the fourth one, guide the entry of pollen tube. So the correct answer is guide the entry of pollen tube. Okay, for the fertilization. Then in codominance, the genotype ratio in F2 generation is. F2 generation, that one is the codominance. Here the options are 1:2:1, 1:1:1, 2:1:1 and your 1:1:2. The correct answer is 1:2:1. In your codominance and your incomplete dominance, both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are similar. That is 1:2:1. Then the next one, enzyme peptidyl transferase is found in. Options are ER, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, glycoxysome, chromosome. So here the answer is ribosome. Like, comment and subscribe my channel. तब जब subscribe करिवो तो आहुरी बहुत सारा important question, short question, केमिति long question लिखिबो, केमिति short notes लिखिबो, बहुत टाइप रो वीडियो सब आगो को अपलोड हबो. So subscribe करा और एमिति देखु था. Okay children, bye bye, take care.